200-meter dashes just concluded. We had some records broken in the 200. High jump, done a great job. And now we move on to the 800-meter run. So 2 laps around the track, and we are off. We are still waiting for our sheets here, so you have to bear with us as we try to identify these runners the best that we can. So again, 2 laps around. We're checking the weather to make sure our friends on the track is having a good time. We're at 94 degrees now. It is a little cloudy, and the winds have picked up from the west at 7 miles an hour, and we go to the front. And it's a competition here. Remember, 2 laps around, so we go through the first 243 seconds. And you see them right there on this, entering the north curve. And they're so adorable when they compete. The first time competing, and again, we don't know how little ones manage stress, but these young ones are doing it well in the front as they seesaw back and forth for the lead. It's just sheer running out there. They love to run. Mom and Dad got them interested in this, and look at them go here at a national level. So 1 lap to go, 1:30, so that's 3-minute pace. Let's see if they can keep this pace up. We are still in the dark as far as who's in front, who's in second, so we apologize again at home and around the nation and around the world. But we're working diligently with our event staff to get those sheets. We go through. We're at 2 minutes. Has elapsed on the board. And our 2 fantastic runners are in front. I'm going to say Adorable 1 is in front, and Adorable 2 is right in second. Adorable 3 is hanging in there. 600 meters in, Adorable 1 is being challenged by Adorable 2, and Adorable 2 now takes the lead. Adorable 1 is going back, so I can call them in numerical order. They are on the north curve at 150 meters to go. These 2 adorable ladies are running. So 100 meters to go. Adorable 3 is in trouble because Adorable 4 is hot on her heels on the backstretch. Adorable 1 has just opened up a can of Skittles, and she is running well. Adorable 4 in front. Now Adorable 3 is back in, and she is trying to get Adorable 2. So Adorable 1 will finish 3:12.16, followed by Adorable 2, Adorable 3, and Adorable 4. So we have Schroeder coming across the line, Palawick, then Carney was Adorable 3, and Porter 3:19.13, Adorable 4. So we finally got our sheets. I could still say Adorable for this next heat, but that's okay. So we have 4 heats of the sub-bantam girls. And this is Adorable number 6. She is so adorable. She'll come across at 3:59.19. So all of them going to the ice cream tent to get some ice cream. And if you thought we were done, we are not. We have 7 adorable ones on the track. Snow White and the 7 adorables, as I like to say. And she's moving. She's moving. She looks so happy. She's out for a nice little stroll. 2
Well, we
feet,
got her number.
11 inches. That is Madeline Karen of the Gulf Coast with the pigtails. So good to be here in Baltimore from the Gold Coast, a nice family vacation. And while they're on vacation, hey, why not go and run a track meet? Oh, simply adorable. Okay. So we go to the second heat. We have 4 again, and we're looking for the fastest time to claim the champion. We have Sophia Lee in 1, Charis Tooney in 2, Tatiana Kunjaro in 3, Isabel Wazuko in 4, Cantrell Williams in 5, Tori King in 6, and Jade Neal in 7, and they're off. They will stay in their lanes. Once they get to the backstretch, they will cut into lane 1, and that's when the race will begin after the stagger is broken. So going right to the front is going to be Tooney of Umoja.
It's amazing that how young these kids are. They know exactly where to go.
They know exactly what to do. Great coaching. Tori King from the Dashers now take control, and it's great coaching. You have Olympians, hanging up the spikes and hanging up the training shoes, and now taking down the brain so they can get into these athletes' head and give them everything and the tools that made them successful should make these other kids successful. So again, a lot of credit goes to our young coaches.
Yeah, we have we had Dan Brown here today, and he's here to sign some autographs and to talk to young folks to inspire them.
Yep. And still Dashers TC out in front, Umoja in second, and a pack of adorables right behind. Moving into the front. It's anyone's race. 1 lap to go. We're at 122, 123. So that's 248 pace. Then that's moving. 248 just off the.
So you're saying Tori King is leading?
She's leading the way. Umoja dropping to the stand in second. And it's funny how.
Charis Tooney.
Charis Tooney. She's there. And it's funny how the.
And we've got the young girl in the orange making a move here.
She's in third. She's trying to pull her in. And they're all bunched up. And we have a pack of 4. 3 on the inside. That's going to be Tatiana Kunjaro. She's in third. She's hugging the rail. Now we have a lead change on the back. That is going to be Tori King. And now back into front is the Dashers. Slingshot and Kunjaro trying to get into third and bumping Umoja's Tooney back in the fourth, and she does it successfully. On to the home stretch. 100 meters to go. It's going to be a foot race, and there goes Tori King. Trying to push for the spot.
Tori King
and look at him go. Just so fun to watch. And a big dash here by Isabel Wakajarko, and she'll get third. Again, time final, so we are still moving well as far as the
Williams,
times
King,
go.
and well, let us go.
And we have a big section here. We have 12. Ginger Norman in 1. Kiana McCall in 2. Jordan Harrison in 3. Karan Brewer, Valley in 4. Kayla Sharman, New Jersey in 5. Abigail Grinnith in 6. Autumn Brent in 7. Emma Gates of Salem TC in Emma Gates in 8. Jordan Miller from Waukegan in Betas in 9. Jana Stewart Burgess and 10. Layla Miller wearing hip number 11, and Tatum Scott of Salem Track Club in wearing 12. And they haven't came out yet, so we're waiting. Unless they ran already, I don't think so. Nope, so we have a little break here. But, going back, it is so amazing how the human body, you know, develops and grows from birth. And, you know, these girls and guys, for the Banner boys, we'll see them up next, they grow at different rates. The girl from Umoja, she was pretty tall. She probably the tallest girl out there on the field. And then you have the little ones at in lane 1 that are just so adorable. And that was the Gulf Coast Madeline Karan. She had to be all of 2 feet 11 inches.
Yeah.
And it's just fun to see how they grow. So, you know, you see probably a relative when they're first born, and you see them 6 months later, whoa, you've grown, and you got a deep voice, whoa.
Yeah, I always say it's nothing like a child to let us old folks know how old we're getting.
So we'll start to set the field for the 3rd heat. They're starting to come out of the tent. We'll keep them in there as long as we can with some shade. And I'm sure if the medical staff is out there, they're watching these with binoculars and making sure that they get safely around the track for half a mile.
Well, we haven't started the cooling station yet. So.
But for the 800, it's...
What, 2 laps?
Yes, it's okay. You can and you can't. But for the little ones, you probably want to. But they're out there for 3 minutes. And, again, the heart and the heart rate and the stress on the body can be overwhelming. But here we go to the start. And they're off.
Heat 3 underway. Your participants, Ginger Norman, Kenny McCall, Jordan Harris, Corinne Brewer, Kayla Shaw.
Out in front, that is the Waukegan Invaders. Number 9 is Jordan Miller. On the inside, you have 13. You have a hip number 13 out there. And we don't know who you are, little one. So that's Adorable One, but we know everyone else's name. Jordan Miller back to 3rd. Adorable One, number 1, still leading the way. In 2nd place, you have Kiana McCall of 3M Track Club. So
now, if we're following what Dan Brown shared with us this morning, this is pretty spread out. So
it's a honest pace.
Yeah.
Very honest pace. And Adorable One is being challenged by McCall of 3M Track Club. 1 lap to go. Adorable One is starting to labor just a little bit. Jordan McCall right on her heels. And also joining the party is hip number 4. That is Karan Brewer of Valley. And she will go into the far outside.
Now, are these, I know you haven't really coached on this level. You talked about the difference. I'm just wondering about a diet for kids this young.
Have them eat anything. Gianna Stewart Burgess.
Anything. Huh?
Yeah, no particular diet. Coach Carter said it yesterday. They love ice cream and candy. So that's Adorable One, drops to 2nd. And Corinne Brewer, she's in front now taking the controls. In the fall, she gets up. And she's going to continue to move. That is going to be Aaliyah Miller. She took a spill, and she's back in the pack right there, the far athlete away from everybody. But she got up without a shadow of a doubt, and she was there. Now, Adorable number Brewer's being caught. Stewart Burgess now in front. Adorable One dropped to 4th, and the kickers are coming out. Stewart Burgess would take 1st. Brewer will fall to 2nd. There goes this.
Stewart Burgess, Brewer, Harrison.
Brewer 2nd, 2:59.14. Followed by
and
Harrison, 3:01.96.
And there we go. There goes your time. It looks like
Next, on the track, Heat 2.
heat number 4, final heat.
Deshauna Morris, Spencer Young, Ariana Jefferson, Isis Grant, Nevaeh